All right, and now we are going to get into the Philly series. It's unbelievable. Fucking time is a flat circle. Destiny arrives, all the same. Whatever you want to say. We're going to Philly after blowing a goddamn lead we've had for a million days. Feels like that '07 feeling all
I
over.
know, brother. In 2007, we used to live outside of Philly for a little bit, and we became really close family friends with this family. And then we moved back, and we kind of lost touch. And we used to just keep in touch on the phone. And my mom said one time she was talking to the mom of the other family, and it was like early September maybe. And they talked. They had a good conversation, and then she was like, "All right, like hope everything's well. We'll talk to you." And she just went, "We're gonna catch you." And my mom, I don't think she ever spoke to her again. I think that was it. And that was like the end. And then because they caught us, and it was the end. And obviously, way less dramatic. But it does feel like, the fact that we're going there while now there's a chance to just take the lead away. Part of me almost wants to like lose the lead to then hopefully like regain it. Like there's this feeling of like holding on for dear life. And it's like, maybe just let go and regroup. You know what I mean? Like back out after halftime with a new game plan now that we're playing from behind and not playing with a lead. I know that sounds stupid, but I don't know, man. Or maybe this is where we snap out of it and play up to the competition and we surprise. Because listen, the Phillies have been a fucking frustrating team too. Let's not act like the Phillies and Braves have been great. I mean, they've been worse than the Mets all year, and we're fucking ranting about the Mets and how much they suck. So this team has not been good. They've been frustrating. They haven't been able to stay over 500. So maybe the Phillies kick back in as well.
So I will say that there is a chance that we play the Phillies this weekend, and then we remember all the reasons why we're like, all right, the Phillies. We didn't like originally it looked like the Nationals were going to be the team that pushed us, right? Mm-hmm. Then the Braves before everyone got hurt for them, and then
I still believe in the Braves more than the Phillies. Who do you think is more scared, the Braves or the Phillies?
The Phillies, just because if Acuna was there, but it's like the fact that they're missing their big gun, where the Phillies' big guns are all there, I think, and they lost Soroka too, and they got Duvall, which I would have loved with the Mets. That would have been the perfect. Right. At some point, you have to be like, Michael Conforto is a sunk cost. We need someone to play right field for us, right? You know what I mean?
Honestly, you do. By the way, Barstool Sportsbook right now, I hate to admit it, but they've got some unbelievable value on who's going to win the NL East. And it's not the Mets. And I hate to do it, but I mean, if you want to make some cash, I think there's some good chances there. But no, never mind. I'm part of the 96er club. I still think they're going to win 96 games, and that bet's going to hit. So
all right, we were on we were on the Amazing But True podcast with Jake Brad and Nelson Figueroa. You sewered me in front of them, so I'll bring it up here because I'll just do it. You want to know how I feel about the 96? And I said this. I think what was the number? They had to go like
40 and 14, I believe.
40 and 14 the rest of the way. Let me just say, 96 seems like a very hard thing to get right now. I am willing to admit that. I will not say it's impossible until it's mathematically impossible. I will say this team, if things had just gone average for this team, just average, I think they would have gotten 96. I honestly do. I honestly, in my soul,
it's not far-fetched. It's like to still be in first place and have this many wins and have, for the majority of the season, it was like the best Mets team since, the record-wise, they had the best first half. They had the best month of July, the best this, the best that. And they did that all being ravaged with injuries and underperforming superstars. So, yeah, if everybody had just held up their end of the bargain like a little bit, we would have been golden. But ifs and buts don't, it doesn't work.
Exactly. Breaking news on the pod right now. Papa Clem, who very seldom will text sports related stuff to me. Probably the hardest team to watch in baseball. And he is a glass half full guy. He does, he loses his mind with them from here and again. But
it's tough to watch because they do lose in annoying fashion, heartbreaking fashion, frustrating fashion. I just can't imagine what the Bosco household is like right now with Michael Conforto.
Their leader has forsaken. Their God has forsaken them. I wanted to get a Mama Clancy. Like, what's the Mama Clancy meter at right now?
So we'll wrap up on this. Mama Clancy, me and her last night both said we weren't going to watch the good Baez game. We spoke at 6:00, and she said we almost jinxed each other. She said it right as I was about to say it. I was going to not watch because I was like, this is legitimately bad for my mental health. I'm going into like a dark place. I think I'm just going to watch a movie tonight. And then the game starts and I text my mom, like, what a slide. And she was like, I know, that was amazing. Like, you watching too? And next thing you know, we both watched the game and it ended up good.
Two junkies. Those are two junkies right there. But fucking like, you have needle in your arm? Me too, Mom.
Me too. I shot up too.
My boy.
Yeah. So we were both like down and out to the point that we were going to take a break and we couldn't even do that. And that, the day games, I like the day games. Like when you lose the day games, they bother you all night long. But at least tonight we can just, I don't know, watch a movie or go to sleep or whatever. Sleep is the only escape. So, God, this next stretch is going to kill me. It's going to kill me, Clem.
Honestly, like in the dude from Apollo 13, I think this will be our is it Winston Churchill, the guy from Apollo 13? This is going to be our finest hour. It's one or the other or both. It sounds like it's going to be both.
Is it Winston Churchill or the guy from Apollo 13? Put it on the fucking Hall of Fame of I believe quotes. Maybe they both said it, but yeah, it's either going to be our finest hour or we're fucking dead, dude.
It's either that or the C word hour. That's how it's going to go. Yeah. I absolutely love that you and Mama Clance though both the Mets. Like, I think they say like drone warfare has basically weaponized blue sky, like sunny days, right? Like you think it's a nice day and then all of a sudden your fucking town is just, destroyed by bombs. The Mets have weaponized 7 o'clock PM. 7 o'clock PM for me is like, all right, the kids are winding down, they're fed, they're bathed, and they're going to sleep. And that's just daddy's time to just unwind. And now I got 25 assholes every single night.
I'm going to go to war. We got a couple Mac 11s, a couple rocket launchers, a few Mac 9s, Mac 10s. Every night's a fucking battle. So that's why I don't mind saying we. When people are like, you're not a part of the team, I'm like, I'm a part of a different team, brother. I'm a part of Mets Fans Anonymous, and we go to war every fucking night. But
we're born into it.
We're not. We're also a part of Gotta Believe Pod. And so there's only one thing left to do. There's only one option here. And I guess it's to continue to believe.
Sleep is the only escape. I mean, we got to believe.
All right, I got it, Jet, bro.